이번에는 경찰 저게 왔네. 그러면은 성광탄 들고 가야 되겠다.
섬광탄도 있네. 와우. 이거 뭐야? 에디셔널 유닛 슬롯?
그거는 글로벌 카드인데 난이도 높은 거에 쓰는 게 낫습니다.
1위용인가요?
네, 소모품이에요. 존나 좋아져요.
어우 쉣.
2번 가야 되겠다.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
On the move.
On the
Heading to operational area.
arrived at destination.
Taking damage.
주방차 몇 대 온 거야?
Arrived at
On the move.
listening.
On the scene.
Setting down.
Awaiting instruction. Understood. Taking down.
성광탄 투척.
Listening. Drop.
Listening. Setting down.
Listen. Got it.
Task complete.
Understood.
Ready.
Task completed.
Awaiting
섬광탄에
instructions.
정리당해버렸는데요.
Returning to base.
네. 바로
Awaiting instructions.
항복하던 쳐맞으면 정신 못 차리고.
Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it. Using special. Understood. Listening. Will do. Awaiting instruction. Task completed. Entering vehicle. Ready. Heading to the operational area.
Heading to operation.
Awaiting
아니
instruction.
뭐야?
Ready.
New orders received.
Will do.
아니 어떤 사람이
Arrived at
왜
destination.
한자 들고 가만히 있는 거야?
Heading to operational area. Listening. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Task completed. Task returning to base.
Listening.
Listening. Return. Awaiting instructions.
Task complete.
Moving out.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
On the scene. Listening.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Using. Will do. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. On the move.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination. Dropping.
Listening. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions. Task complete. Moving out. I'm on the move. Got it. On my way. Moving out. Task using special. Will do.
New orders received.
경찰력 총출동.
Task
홀리
completed.
쉣.
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
바로 성광탄.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to
저-
vehicle.
Listening.
Using special skills.
폭탄 치는.
On the scene. On the scene.
Entering
바로
vehicle.
성광탄.
Awaiting.
Awaiting dropping off. Awaiting will do.
바로
Got
한
it.
Listening.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting
엔지니어
instructions.
좀.
네.
Returning to base. Ready. Crew, ready. Await. Got it. Will do. Understood.
도망쳐도
Got
필요합니다.
it. Entering danger zone.
3번 그거 돌려보냅시다.
On the move. Task completed. Awaiting. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Set.
Ready. Got it. Listening. Returning to base.
Listen. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Drop.
Listening. Ready.
이 경찰차 한 대 더 필요한데?
On my way.
한대 내 거야.
Awaiting. Understood.
아,
Awaiting got it.
Listening.
Will do.
New orders received.
Using special skill.
경찰력
Ready.
출동.
Heading to operational area.
줄 먼저 꺼야 되겠다.
On the move. Heading to the operational area. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Listening. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting. Listening. Understood.
Task completed.
Listening.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base.
And new orders received.
Ready.
와, 왜 이렇게 범죄가 많아?
Understood. Task completed. Task
이거는
completed.
뭐 제가
Heading to
성광탄 뿌리면
operational
되니까.
area.
On the move.
회사 불러야겠다.
Ready. Returning to listening.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to vehicle.
성광탄.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Ready. Drop.
Ready.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Understood.
New orders received.
아 씨발 범죄 고담이 따라오네.
Heading to operational area. Listening.
Awaiting
수박차
instructions.
몇 대야
Awaiting
집에?
instructions.
Listening. Crew, return.
Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Will do. Listening. Understood. Got it.
일단 내 거야.
On the move. Awaiting instruction.
List. Ready. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready.
이 방어복
Returning
먼저.
to vehicle. Arrived at destination. Ready. Setting down.
Ready. Will do. Awaiting return.
New orders received.
Listening. Understood.
On the scene.
Heading to the operational area.
On the scene.
New orders received.
폭력배 9마리.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, return.
On the scene. On the scene.
좋댔네.
Crew still in action. Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed. Ready. Returning to base.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to the...
아
Ready.
덮쳐.
Listening.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions.
On the scene. Listening. Set it.
Ready. Will do. Got it.
On the move.
다구리.
Arrived at destination. Drop.
Awaiting it. Understood. Ready. Will do.
Await.
New orders received.
Returning to base. On the move. Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
뭐야? 체포를 당했네.
Awaiting crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Returning to base. Task completed. Ready. Got it.
소방대원 있나?
Heading to operational
아
area.
스킬이 짜세구만.
New orders
왜
received.
스킬을 뭐 제한이 없는 거야?
그 한 대당 한 번씩은 무조건 쓸 수 있는데.
Arrived at
페인킬러 같은 경우.
destination.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Listening. Setting.
Ready. Using. Got it.
Arrived at destination.
Ready.
On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed. Task completed. On the move. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. On the scene. Will do.
Task complete.
Returning to base. Ready. Returning to... Listening. Setting down.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Got it.
뭐야 이거? 플리스.
아 이것도
On the move.
SWAT.
Using special skill.
On the move.
Awaiting
An
instructions.
emergency has been completed.
On the scene.
Listening.
Ready.
Understood. On the scene. Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Heading to the operational area. Listening.
우선
Awaiting Will do.
Awaiting
An
instructions.
emergency has been completed.
Setting down crew.
Will do.
폭파.
Awaiting. Ready.
Ready. Got it. Task completed. Listening. Understood.
New orders received.
Listening. On my way.
Entering. Awaiting crew. Returning to base. Task ready. Got it.
독탑 불렀어요. 놔주세요.
Will do.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Task complete. Returning to.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the move.
Ready. Returning to base. Listen. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Arrived at destination. Arrived at destination. Task completed.
New orders received.
Heading to listening. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
오,
On the move.
On the move. Listening. Setting down.
Awaiting instruction. I'm on the move. On my way.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
아니 엠뷸 이래라 엠뷸 아도시
Ready.
엠뷸
Got it.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready.
Setting.
Will do. Got it.
New orders received.
아니 미친놈들 왜 이렇게 싸워?
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions.
또 싸우네.
Ready.
아 이거 버그났어.
맹.
이거 핑 어떻게 찍지?
Task completed.
컨트롤 클릭이.
On the scene.
왜 안 집혀요?
안 집혀.
Ready.
그렇게 들어보내고
Awaiting
제가 갈게.
instruction. Got it. Ready. Returning to base.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Heading to
An
operation.
emergency has been completed.
뭐야 그냥 버그였나 보네? 그냥 타 있는 건데 안 타 있다고 나온 거든 건데.
Use
아,
it.
그래.
Understood.
New orders received.
Ready. Ready. On the scene.
Heading to operational area.
Listening.
어우,
Vehicle on the move.
Arrived at destination. On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Awaiting instruction. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Setting down crew.
Ready. Got it. Ready.
우리 아래에도 있어.
Got it.
소방관들.
Task
아래차도.
completed.
Entering.
Listening. Moving out.
Task completed. Listening.
지금 난리 났네 여기.
On the scene.
Returning to base.
Awaiting.
Awaiting. Will do.
Awaiting returning to base.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Listening. Task completed. Task complete. Recalling. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions.
아 이거 저 그래
Awaiting
되는.
instruction. Will do. Got it.
Arrived at destination. On the
제가
move.
불렀어요.
Ready. Dropping.
Await. Using. Will do.
Task.
Listening. On the scene.
Task completed.
Task completed. Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Setting down.
An emergency has been completed.
On my way. I'm on the move.
Task completed.
Using special. Awaiting instructions. Crew returns. Returning to base. Awaiting
An
instructions.
emergency has been completed.
Listening.
Returning to base. Ready. Dropping off.
Ready. Moving out. Understood.
상자
아니,
뺏길 수 있다.
무슨 말이지?
환자로시
안돼.
제 겁니다.
On the move.
수당 받아야 되는데.
Arrived at
환자
destination.
반으로 가르는 게 어떨까요?
Task completed.
안돼.
한 사람은 팔 갖고 아니 뭐야? 아니 눈앞에서 내 털하자고. 아, 어이없네.
On the scene.
이걸 뺏기네.
On the move. Heading to
끝났으면
operational
뭐다?
area. Awaiting instructions. Returning
끝났으면
to base.
뭐다?
Ready. Drop.
Awaiting instruct. Return to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions.
안돼.
한 대밖에 못 불렀어.
아 조금 쫄깃함이 없는 걸. 익스팅그신 디스텐스
나?
그냥 먹기.
오늘 범죄 2시간인가?
이 글로벌 카드는 일회용인 건가요?
네. 그래서 어려운 거 막 익스트림 때 써야 돼. 범죄율이 그렇게 높진 않으니까.
나도 좀 통일되게 땄으면 좋겠는데 다 중구난방하게 되네.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting
Ready.
Arrived at destination.
이거 폭탄 해제완 들어갔구나.
Moving out. Using. Understood.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
ready. Setting.
Listening.
Listening. Got it.
Awaiting instructions. I'm on the move. Task completed. Task completed.
New orders received.
Await. Returning to base.
어우,
오, 일렉트로닉.
피카츄가 됐네.
이번엔 내가 정리할 테니까 딱 이건 다 빼도 될 듯.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area.
Await.
Awaiting
Maybe she's in
instructions.
Listening. Moving out.
On the move. On the scene.
Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Ready.
Listen. Will do.
아, 전기 지지비에 여기 아직 이거 수리하고 들어가네.
아.
Damn it. Ready.
수리하고
됐어.
아니
이분들
미쳤네.
강심장들이네. 그냥 막 들어가네.
Return.
Listening.
Listen. Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting and returning to base.
On the move.
Ready. Using. Got it.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Ready. Arrived at destination. Listening.
List.
Ready. Recalling. Await.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Use it. Understood. Task completed.
New orders received.
Red, returning to base.
출동.
On the move.
Listening.
Task.
Vehicle on the move.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening.
아니 가고 있는데 그걸 뺏어버리네.
Ready.
운전을 빨리
danger
제압해 주세요.
zone. Arrived at the.
An emergency has been completed.
Moving out. Will do.
Heading to the operational area.
Entering danger zone. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Setting down.
Ready. Will do.
Task completed.
Entering danger zone.
Ready.
Entering danger zone. Listening.
Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Crew, returning.
아 부른 사람이 있나?
Ready.
있구나.
Recalling. Returning to base.
New orders received.
3번은 퇴근시키면 될 듯.
Understood. Will do.
불부터 꺼야지 이걸 볼 수가 있네.
An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area.
뭐 일렉트로닉까지 있네.
Task completed.
On the scene.
Wind direction change. West.
Dropping off crew.
Got it. Understood. On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Will do. Task completed.
New orders received.
Listening. Listening.
Ready. Will do.
On the scene.
On the move. Ready. Understood. Arrived at destination. Listen. Got it.
Ready. Dropping.
Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Will do. Use and understood.
Task completed.
On the move.
Listening. Will do. Got it. Ready. Understood.
Listening. Setting.
Got it. Use and will do.
아니
내 거야.
아노씨 내 거 채갔어.
Awaiting
응.
calling
나
crew.
넘어.
Returning to base.
개 나쁜.
Ready.
생명수당 내 거야.
Awaiting instructions. Returning. Listening. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed. Task completed.
Returning. Listening.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Using special skill. On the scene. Awaiting. Returning to base. Listening. Drop.
Listening. Understood.
닥터.
Use and
다들
special
환자
skill.
나르기만 보고 닥터는 안 부르네.
Will do.
우리 닥터는 한두 명만 있으면 되니까 내가 부르면 왠지 손해인 것 같아.
사실 닥터 한 마리로 이제 계속 돌아가면서 하면 되긴 될 건데.
Task completed. Got it.
New orders received.
On the move.
On the move. On the move. Awaiting instructions.
On the scene. On the scene.
Awaiting instructions. Dropping.
Ready. Got it.
Listening.
Task completed.
Dropping off.
Listening. On my way.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Listening. Will do. Got it. Heading to operational area.
Ready. I'm on the move.
On the scene. Task completed.
Ready. Recall. Returning to base.
Ready. Setting down.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Task completed.
Taking damage.
Ready. Understood.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area.
Listening.
다들
Using.
숙련됐군.
Understood.
말 없이 너무 잘하고 있어.
아 빨리 하드 난이도 하고
Arrived
싶다고.
at destination.
하드라인도
그러니까.
어떻게 되는 거죠?
Awaiting.
모르겠어요. 레벨
5레벨마다 열리는 거 아니야?
Using. Got it.
레벨 빨리 올리려면은 그 뭐지? 저걸 써야 되는데.
경험치 부스터요?
그 뭐 있던데. 그 다 같이 쓰면은 그 다 같이 적용돼가지고 다 같이 쓰면 되거든요. 무료로 먹게 줄 텐데. 아
봐야겠네.
누르셨네.
Heading to operational area. Task completed.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the scene. Listening. On my way. Using spec. Entering vehicle.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
페이킬러가 존나 빨리 나르는구나 애들을.
Setting down.
On my way.
Heading to operational area.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready.
Ready. Will do. Using special. Understood.
Task completed. Listening. Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Task completed.
여기 폭력배도 있는데 폭력배 좀
Awaiting
해줘.
instructions. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Setting down.
Ready. Will do. Understood. Ready. Dropping off.
Listening. Task.
An emergency has been completed.
혼자 움직이는 건 뭐냐?
버그.
Will do.
아, NPC가 옮겨주는 거구나 그냥.
내가 옮기는 거야.
New orders received.
소방관으로 옮길 수 있어.
아, 소방관이구나.
소방관이 그 좀
Heading to operational
그
area.
이게 먼 곳에 있는 거 있잖아요. 들어가기 힘든데 그거를 이제 들고 나와가지고
Using special
거기서
skills.
치료할 수도 있고.
Ready. Returning to base.
아, 또 이거네.
Arrived at destination. Arrived.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Ready.
여기 경찰차 내가
Listening.
불러야 되는.
Arrived at destination.
아 불렀구나.
Task completed.
Ready. Arrived at destination.
Task completed. Task completed.
Returning to Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task
New orders
아씨.
received.
heading to operational area.
바로 연달아서 나온.
Heading to the operational area. Ready. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Setting down crew.
Will do.
Ready. Setting down.
Awaiting instruction. Will do. On the move. Task complete.
Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Ready. Setting down.
Got it. Using. Will do. Task.
New orders received.
마크 난.
아,
제 안진이 한 마리.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Awaiting set.
Ready. Got it. Task completed.
Arrived at destination.
Task complete. Entering danger zone.
Heading to
아니,
listening.
이거 수리해 주세요.
Dropping off.
Listen.
아, 아니.
Entering
씨발.
danger zone.
폭탄을 먼저 못하는구나.
네, 못해요.
On the scene. Listening.
Listening.
Ready. Returning. Ready. Awaiting.
An emergency has been completed. New orders received.
On the move.
이거 폭탄.
Ready. Understood.
Await. Listening.
Listening. Waiting instructions. Enter. Ready. Will do. Using. Understood.
Ready.
Ready. Returning to vehicle. Enter.
Awaiting instruction. Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting recalling. Returning to base.
Entering danger
An
zone.
emergency has been completed.
폭탄 터진다.
16초.
아,
그치.
On the move.
아슬아슬.
Task completed.
Listening. Ready.
아슬아슬이 아니야.
Returning to base.
의도적인 연출이다.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
Listening. Returning to base.
이게 끝이야?
끝이구나.
이지.
출동.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Awaiting
An
instruction.
emergency has been completed.
Arrived at heading to operational area. Ready.
갑자기 크레인 존나
Dropping off. Listening.
Awaiting.
Await.
크레인이 더 시끄러운데?
Dropping off.
Awaiting instructions.
Heading to operational area. I can't do that.
크레인 무슨 기차 마냥 발휘하지?
On the move.
Arrived at destination.
한째 진짜 쇼야?
An emergency has been completed.
아이 씨발 곧담이야. 왜 이렇게 한 2시간에서 총기 삭기 이렇게 많이 나와? 내가 쏜 중대도 저렇게 위험하진 않다고.
L4에 가오가 있어서 그래. 페인킬러는 신이다.
문제가 좀 많은 편인가? 불이 많은 편이네.
폭탄 위스퍼러 별론 것 같아. 내가 애초에 해체를 못해.
아이고 지랄났다.
electronic shock.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
진입 불가.
Ready.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
씨발 패러메딕 대기 중에 존나 웃기네. 독타도 하나 불러야 되네.
낙타 하나 있어.
출동.
Understood.
Red. Got it.
파란색 꺼져.
나다.
아니. 내거 꺼져.
Heading to operational area.
내가 다시 먹을 거야.
아니.
왜 버리고 갔어?
Arrived at destination.
네가 버리고 간 거지.
Listening.
네가 치유하고 있었잖아.
아
On
그래?
the move. Moving out. Using special. Will do.
New orders received.
Awaiting
아이고.
instructions.
Task complete.
Will
우리야.
do. Awaiting instructions.
엔지니어.
Recalling. Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the move.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
New orders received.
Entering vehicle.
Returning to base. On the move.
Listening.
야
Listening.
뭐야 건물.
건물 존나 크네.
통째로 타고 있는데요?
도대체 무슨 짓을 저질러 한꺼번에 이렇게 모든 층이 불타고 있는.
On the move. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting and
어우
setting.
뜨거.
Understood.
Ready.
거야.
On the scene.
내 거야.
On the scene.
꺼져.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Task completed.
아이 사람도 치워야 되네.
On the move.
저
이거
경찰
소방서 갔다.
Listening.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions.
아
An
아유.
emergency has been completed.
On the scene. Ready. Crew
사람을 치워야지,
returning to
이거.
base.
안에 차가 들어와가지고.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions. On the move. On my way. Awaiting returning to base. Heading to the operational area. Ready. Returning to vehicle. Entering vehicle. On the scene.
Heading to operational area. Got it. Listening. On the scene.
Ready. Destination confirmed.
사람 빨리 넣어. 그럼.
New orders received.
List.
Awaiting instructions.
Arrive.
Setting down crew.
딴 데 보고 있다가.
Understood. Will do.
Ready.
Task completed. Arrived. Awaiting instructions.
Ready. I'm on the move.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready.
Ready. Awaiting. Returning to base.
Listening. Got it. Task completed.
On the move.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Awaiting instructions. On the. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed.
Listening. Dropping off.
Listening.
Ready. Returning to.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting. Drop.
Ready. Understood. Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. List.
Listening. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Ready. Setting down.
Listening. Moving out.
Task completed. Task completed.
I'm on the move.
Awaiting instruct. Got it.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Listening. Got it.
빨리
Awaiting instructions. On my way.
Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Crew return. Returning.
Listening.
New orders received.
Using special skill.
On the move.
Ready. Using. Will do.
Awaiting entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
야 앰뷸런스 한 대 없어.
Listening.
내가
Dropping
모르.
off.
Ready.
아, 네가 불렀냐?
일렉트로닉.
Got it.
Task completed.
On the move. Ready. Returning to base.
Entering danger zone.
소방관 몇 명
New
들어간 거야?
orders received.
아 건물 수색해야 된다고?
Listen.
Ready. Moving out.
Ready. Entering.
Ready. Returning to base.
아 애매하게 돌려서 하나가 절로 빨려 들어갔네.
Operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting
An
instructions.
emergency has been completed.
Listening. Listening. On my way. Arrived at destination.
독타 차량이 없네. 독타
Arrived
차량
at
없구나.
destination.
불렀네.
파만 해줘. 응.
Listening. Recall. Returning to base.
On the move. Arrived at destination. On the move. Awaiting instructions. Ready. Task completed. Task completed. Setting down crew.
Await. Will do.
Ready.
Taking damage.
Got it. Task completed.
New orders received.
Return. Listening.
응?
Returning to
이거
base.
크레임 안 불러도 돼요.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Awaiting instructions. Setting down.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Wind direction change, north.
Using special skill. Task completed. Task completed.
안에 불은 어떻게 꺼요?
An emergency has been
이제
completed.
더 안쪽으로
orders
들어가면 돼.
received.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting returning to base.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Set.
Ready. I'm on the move.
New orders received.
Moving out. Understood.
Ready.
Task completed. Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Can't do. On the move.
Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Arrived at awaiting instructions.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Will do. Using. Got it.
Ready. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
누가 내 계속 환자를 뺏어가.
이거 두 번에
An
불을
emergency has been completed.
뭐야? 불이 붙었네.
Task completed.
Heading
야,
to
그러면 됩니다.
operational area.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
불 끄니까 씨발 갑자기 건물이 들어가.
Returning to base. Arrived at this.
Ready.
Set it.
Ah.
Ready.
Got it.
엔지니어도 한 명 필요한 것 같은데요.
야. 이미 왔네 한 명이.
Entering danger zone.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area. On the scene.
Heading to operational area. Ready. Will do. Got it. Understood. Ready. Returning to awaiting on. Will do.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening.
Ready.
New orders received.
Got it.
중범죄야.
Task completed.
An
아,
emergency
자리가
has
없어.
been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Moving out.
On the move.
스왓.
Ready. Recalling crew.
범죄 도시야.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
피해자가 늘어나.
Ready.
Ready. Setting.
Oh, listening.
Awaiting.
Got it. Understood.
12번 후퇴시키면 될 듯.
아하.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to the operational area.
New orders received.
Ready. Recalling crew.
On the scene.
Heading to operational area.
아니 뭐
Awaiting
범죄가 이렇게 많아.
instructions.
New orders received.
칼제비 보스.
Returning to
또
base.
범죄야.
아니
An emergency has been completed.
별로 가. 이거는 내가
Arrived
하면 될 것
at
같은데.
destination.
15번?
Arrived at destination.
3명밖에 안 되는데.
Ready.
이미 왔어.
Awaiting instruct. Will do.
13번도 후퇴.
Ready. Will do.
체포 좀 해줘.
Ready.
체포 인원
Returning to
많잖아.
base.
Ready.
Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Will do.
Listening.
Task
아우
completed.
아파.
Wind direction change, south.
On the move.
Awaiting
이거
instructions.
폭탄.
Crew. Returning to base.
존나 처많아서 비즈니스 했어.
Task completed.
체포는 이거 내가
Arrived
끝낼게.
at awaiting returning. Ready. Returning to base. Ready.
New orders received.
Heading to operational.
Ready.
Listening. Listening. On the scene. Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Returning to base. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
Ready. Setting down.
Will do.
New orders received.
Returning to vehicle.
이거 왜 나 타는 사람이 없지?
Heading to operational area.
Listening.
타는 사람이
왜 이렇게
An
MP를 열심히
emergency
해요?
has been
어떤 거,
completed.
이거요?
의료 수
사다리 차에 왜?
그거 없어요 원래. 그래서 같이 불러야 돼요 얘.
아 그래요?
네 소방차 같이 불러야 돼요.
의료 수단 관리.
Awaiting instruction.
미국이면
근데 이제
세잖아.
Listening.
Listening.
Listening. Returning to base.
그래서 저는 아예
Ready.
어차피 남으니까 소방수가
야, 불 지르기
남으니까
전에 빨리 와줘.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
난 21번도 가네.
난 수앗 한 팀 보내.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area.
Task complete.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down.
Ready. Got it. Head awaiting drop.
Ready.
You
Understood. Will do. Taking.
listening. Dropping.
Wait. Will
An
do.
emergency has been completed.
Use.
Ready.
Understood.
Awaiting. Understood.
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Task.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Task.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Ready. Listening. Crew returning to base. Heading to operational. Using special skill.
이 끝이구나.
On the
니꺼.
scene.
Heading to.
Awaiting
먹길래.
instructions. Returning to base.
On the scene.
환자를 먹기 위한
On,
사투다.
on the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Moving out. Arrived at
불러선다.
destination.
레카. 뭐야?
Heading to.
아
on
내가
the
먹을.
move. Awaiting instructions. Understood.
아니 그 옆에 빈자리.
On the. On my way.
제가 먹었는데요.
아 그렇구나.
뭐야 저 뒤에 자연스럽게 크레인 존나 서 있네.
Listening. Moving out. Vehicle on. Listening.
An emergency has been completed.
Destination confirmed. Understood.
아싸 뺏어먹기.
뭐야? 엥? 아니 이걸 뺏긴다고? 아 뭐야? 아 먹었네. 아이씨발 깜짝이야.
Returning to base.
Ready.
영광이 내가 진짜
Moving out.
환자 한 명 맞지? 그런 거지?
An emergency has
한명
been
한 명인데요.
Arrived at destination.
사이버 레카 마냥.